here, 3v3 faction war, Garzweiler Mine. It's Space Marines versus Chaos first up. It's Praetor, also known as Codex, plays a Techmarine, starts off in range combat, does some good damage, nice utility as well, can build structures and repair. Alongside, Dark Riku plays an Apothecary support commander that starts off in melee combat, starts off also with a targeted heal and a passive health regeneration aura. And rounding out the Space Marine team is Max Power as a force commander, offensive, fights in melee combat, very versatile though, can tank, disrupt and support. And for the Chaos team, Tyger starts us off as a Chaos Lord, durable and destructive commander, walks through cover and cannot be suppressed, very good offense and disruption, just capping the VP. Alongside, XPhial is a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and destructive commander that starts off in melee combat, lots of great spells to use, can also consume an allied model to regain some energy and health. And rounding off the Chaos team is my Plague Champion, starts off in range combat, can get melee weapons, versatile commander that can also build turrets and repair. Garzweiler Mine then, this was actually created by Max Power, drawn at random for the first map. Very interesting idea of half the map, or almost half the map, within a huge mining structure, cave type thing, and half the map outside it. Big engagement here though early on, and I lose my Heretic squad, but I did get the scouts with that damage over time bolter there. Instant replace my Heretics, I lose my Heretics in the first engagement so freaking often. Force commander chases down my Chaos Space Marines and they run away. As I was saying, very interesting map. Slight problem I have with it is that the walls, as you can see, can block line of sight of you, not of the units in game, of these entrances, but other than that it's a pretty cool map, I think. Heretics catching those tactical marines in retreat, but they should be fine. I just sent them to cap that top contested wreck point up there. We have a natural power inside our cave, in fact two of them. This one's been capped by Riku's scouts. His tactical marines with a flamer up already get away though. Max Power losing those scouts, now has Devastators on the way. XPhial with just Heretics and Chaos Space Marines behind this heavy cover, forcing off the Apothecary. Tyger with double Heretics and Chaos Space Marines, and now some more Chaos Space Marines, double CSM, double Heretics. Not a build you see all that often, but can be very good if you have good Heretic usage. I'm trying to hit this power here. Max's base is right there though, and tactical marines are shooting at my Heretics. I decide it's not worth it to try and take down a generator and get away with 4 models on my Heretics. Plague Champion being chased down by that force commander, and he runs away too. But I have taken this VP, though my natural is uncapped. The two natural VPs quite close to each other, as you can see. Contested VP in this southwest corner. Chaos Lord getting a bit low, Techmarine getting very low, and Scouts losing 2 models of Praetor. Techmarine's going to go down, surely? No! Yes, does go down on retreat from those bolters. What is XPhial up to? He's coming out of base. We have 2 and 4 gens up for the Space Marines. XPhial recapping our natural power, which was capped by Riku, and XPhial getting all the gens up for the Chaos team. He has aspiring champion Heretics. I'm going for some Raptors because Max Power has Devastators. Max Power not replacing his scouts. He has tactical marines with a flamer. Riku sending his scouts up here to cap that wreck point, and they got it. Here I come back through my VP. Gonna take on these tactical marines. I have aspiring champion Heretics and some Nurgle worship there. Catch them, and I do get a model there behind the wall. I actually couldn't see it at the time, but I did see the little red 18 Zeal pop up. Devastators guarding that entrance, and my Heretics are forced off. Could not see them way back there. What's going on at the contested VP? Praetor pushing. It's Riku reviving the Techmarine, and he levels to 2. No Wargit up for any commander. We do have the Sword of Flame on the way for the Chaos Sorcerer. Such an awesome melee weapon for him. And they are doubling bottom up against Tyger. Meanwhile, XPhial is pushing against power. It's very easy to hit the power on this map straight through the entrance. You need to be very quick to defend. What happened here? Bunch of scouts died. Those were Riku's. Yeah, he lost his scouts. And Raptors jumping that block, suppressing the whole thing. Devastators forced off, but his base is right there. Heretics Getting a bit too close. Raptors getting a bit too close. I just wanted to get a model off of these Devastators. Meanwhile, my Plague Champion caps and Raptors run away without a loss. Reasonably lucky there to get away without a loss. Jump troops that suppress when they land actually do more DPS than these Assault Marines of Riku, who's jumping in on XPhial. Bit of a staggered jump then, and they were chased in by Raptors. Tactical Marines with Flamer getting away with 2 models for Riku. Apothecary gets away, does he? He should do. 385, 477. Devastator weighing in with suppressive fire there. Apothecary just about gets away. Has the purification rights. Will help him out against all of these melee heretics. Tyger has double aspiring champion heretics. And so do I. And XPhial also has one. So that's a hell of a lot of melee heretics to deal with. XPhial keeping the pressure up here. Max power a bit slow to get this VP back after he forced me off. I decide to come down and through and hit this power and let Max take that VP if he wishes. 377, 477. Assault Marines jumping in for Riku. XPhial's in now full retreat, having harassed this power, kept Riku back a bit, but now Riku can hit back and he has that Flamer. Noise Marines on the way for XPhial. Down goes 1 gen. Have quite a nice tier 1 armor here. 373, 477. There's the jump on the Devastators. Around 30 DPS each model I think Raptors are doing, compared to 26 or so that Assault Marines do. He's going after my Plague Champion. Here come double Heretics with the double Doom Blast, but there's the Purification right seal knocking down my stuff. Does a reasonable amount of damage as well. Not sure exactly how much damage it does. Assault Marines going after my Plague Champion, which I was surprised at. I thought he'd trying to get models off of my Raptors or CSM. 373, 464. Max has taken my VP, but he's not hitting power here. He didn't reinforce his Tactical Marines either. And I'm going to come and defend this power. I thought he was going to hit it. Did flame it for a few seconds, but then left it. Contested VP. Assault Marines jumping in for Praetor. These guys down to 2 models, and here come double Aspiring Champion Heretics, double Doom Blast, and they run away. Eternal War is up on the CSM. 373, 447, a 2-to-1 cap for the Space Marines, but we do have, I say we, Chaos has a decent VP lead heading into tier 2. Looks like Tyger was the first to go, followed by Max and then me. Noise Marines with their Sonic Blasters are gonna try and smack down some generators so awesome at shaking structures to the ground. Also disable ranged weapons with their Sonic Blaster. Devastator's backing off, Raptors jumping in, and you see them get that second suppression on their second little short passive leap there. A really cool thing that Raptors can do. They do suppress for a few seconds more after they land. Assault Marines jumping back into the fray there. What are they up to? Very, very eager to take down some Chaos Space Marines, but they do get away with 3 models, as they often do. 365, 441. Big engagement in the mid. Constant fighting on this map. Noise Marines are going to back off. Going to finish this generator surely. Here come Scouts. Fully upgraded for Praetor. Shotguns and grenade. There is the Cacophony. Assault Marines jumping in. As you can see, they're not being knocked down by a Cacophony. They have 3 seconds of knockback immunity when they jump in, as do Raptors and Storm Boys. Not sure if Interceptors also get that benefit. As I was just about to say, the Sonic Blaster also stops grenade throws, which is awesome. 349, 441. Max power getting some more Tactical Marines in tier 2. He's floating a lot of requisition his way, and we've taken this contested power, and the VP is ours. Contested power will soon be ours. We have full gens up, so we're going to have 8 up when we take that power. Here comes Praetor bottom, has Tactical Marines with Flamer, a Techmarine Wisdom Martyr crafted bottle, which was interesting choice. Plasma Gun is the obvious one versus Chaos Space Marines against the heavy armor, but he is against double Heretics here, so wants to suppress them with that high powered shot. Tyger with double Eternal War and Aspiring Champion CSM, which put out a fair bit of damage. You see the damage they're doing to the Techmarine there. Devastator set up by Riku. 318, 441. Tyger retreats one of his heretics, has some corn worship, and jumping in are those assault marines. Need to be careful here. Don't synergize as well with the Techmarine as they do the Apothecary and the Force Commander. You can still use them very, very well with the Techmarine. These guys getting in trouble though, and they're gonna go down. He loses his assault marines, Praetor, but does take down those heretics. That's not a good trade though. His commander also going down. 301, 441. Was surprised in fact that Codex chose to play the Techmarine. He's a very, very good Force Commander player. In fact, I would say he's one of the best Force Commander players around at the moment in Elite Mod. But choosing to go for the Techmarine today, which I haven't seen him play before. My Chaos Space Marine is just about getting away there. Tactical Marines with Flamer and Sergeant for Riku almost leveled up. My Raptors jumping onto those Assault Marines, chopping them up with that awesome 40 DPS Power Melee Claw. And my Dreadnought, which I've got on the field, eats a Melter Bomb and backs off. My Plague Champion might need to retreat there. Awesome Raptor jumping by XPhial, catching those Tactical Marines unaware. But Riku does not lose a model. Praetor replacing his Assault Marines. That's a big call. Max Power has a Dreadnought of his own, starting as a fully close combat walker with 2 close combat weapons and that wrist mounted flamer. His Force Commander went down. Ouch, Las Cannon got a shot on my Dreadnought there. Starts off with this auto cannon. Good damage to all targets. Small area of effect. 295, 441. Corn Worship up. Double Chaos Space Marines. They are so... You don't need to give these guys marks. With the Eternal War and the Sprang Champion, there's such a solid little unit. Decent in melee though. They don't have a melee charge or anything like that. 295, 441 and only 60 melee skill of course. They can still hand out a decent amount of DPS. There is the Cacophony. Getting very close to Praetor's base. 294, 441 blue team. Or the Space Marines take back their power there. Good going for Chaos so far. 289, 441. Max not getting the Multi-Melter up on his Dreadnought, which I was very surprised by, to try and combat my Dread. I for sure am going for Marco Zinch. Want to get rid of that Dreadnought as soon as I can, and I don't have any other AV. Double Sprang Champion Heretics need to be very careful up against his Dreadnought, which might be why Max Power kept it in melee, since he could Emperor's Fist the crap out of those Heretics. And here comes Max Power and Riku to harass our power. Riku going for Stern Guard. I thought he'd keep the Tactical Marines without the Stern Guard and get them a Plasma Gun or a Missile Launcher, which is what Max has done. Though he doesn't have any weapon upgrades apart from the Flamer. Raptors jumping in, those were XPhials. I had gone top, but I quickly turn around when I see them hitting our power and getting missile hits on that Dreadnought. Contested VP nice and red, and that Marco Zinch missile launcher is such awesome AV. Las Cannon getting shots in, but it can't hit my Dreadnought from there. It needs to bring that inside the mine. Dreadnought still taking shots. There's an Emperor's Fist to knock back my Raptors who jump those Stern Guard, and here's my Touch of Nurgle Heretics going after those Assault Marines. The Apothecary has his Power Axe, 47 or so DPS power melee. Touch of Nurgle goes off on the Apothecary and we turn around and smack him in the face. My Plague Champion now fully kitted out. Icon of Nurgle, Armor of Pestilence, and the awesome Plague Fist. He's level 3. Chaos Lord level 4 has Demonic Visage. Chaos Sorcerer level 2, Vestments of the Warp. And there is the concede by the Space Marines. We had a triple cap and 441 VPs. Losing that Dread and losing the Apothecary was the last straw. Force Commander also went down incidentally. And there it is. First game in the series. It was a short one, I think 13 minutes or so. Thanks for watching guys. I will see you next time.